Hey everybody, it's the Media Junkie here with something pretty special for you. This is a project that I planned on doing for a long time. At least over 15 years maybe. Over 15 years, yeah. Maybe over 10 years. Nah, 15. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to show everybody my spread as far as don't get dirty. I wanted to show everybody like what my place is like, what my house is like, the decorating that I do and stuff, because not a lot of people appreciate the decorating of nerds. And Yeah, I've been doing this for a while, and I've had two houses to kind of make my own, and I've been really proud of them. I consider it a sense of creativeness to do all this wacky stuff and just put all this weird stuff in my house. And I hope to someday maybe make it to the point where like the whole house is filled with it, and I can just have like a culture of pop museum. But hey, that's off into the future. We'll see if that ever happens. Anyway, so hey, let's check it out. Let's take a look. I'm starting out today with I guess this was kind of the starting of my old house, the house that I was in before this one. And I had started with some license plates that I liked, decorating the house, collecting license plates from movies. We got on the left here Nervous, which is from Ferris Bueller. Then we got Back to the Future. Of course, Smokey and the Bandit with the band one. And of course, Ecto one. We all know what that was. This is just something simple. Some of these videos are going to be old and they're going to be taken on an old phone. So they might be a little bit weird and they might be a little bit funky. So we'll see what happens. This is another one, just some more license plates. I got the out of time license plate from Back to the Future. That's the one from Back to the Future 1. Whereas the one you saw previously was from 2. Then Dante 37, which was my license plate on my actual vehicle for a long time. And if you know anything about Clerks or Kevin Smith, you know what that means. So I'll just leave it at that. Next one is this was up in our bedroom. I decided to do like in the living room, it was kind of like movie stuff. In the bathroom, it was all music. And in our upstairs bedroom, it was all mainly TV. That's why you'll see a lot. You got Seinfeld here, The Wire. We were in love with the what was it, Hardcore Pawn Show. So one year I got my wife autograph photos of the people from the Pawn Show. What was it? It was Hardcore Pawn, the ones in Detroit. Yeah. Anyhow, so that's what that was. And then, I don't know if you guys remember these. These were called Vinyl Idols. They were kind of secondary thing to the Funko Pops. And I thought they were really cool because they were like a little more character. They looked a little more like the characters. They were taller. They didn't last. I've still got all mine. Most of them are in a basement now. They didn't. The functionality of them, the fact that they didn't really stay on their stands and stuff was kind of crappy. They looked really cool, but yeah, they just didn't last. They don't sell them anymore, and they're not worth anything either. This was my favorite little place in the house. This back in the day when I worked at Hot Topic, this Motley Crue set here was a hard set. I'm sure it's like $300-400 now if you can find one in a box, maybe even more. But it was the set that I always wanted when it first came out back in the day, and I couldn't afford it. So my manager at Hot Topic gifted it to me one year for my birthday because Hot Topic was selling them, and that was really awesome. It was one of my favorite DMs ever at Hot Topic. So yeah, she gave me this, and it's like the Shot at the Devil setup. I'm sure you've seen him before. Then over here we got old Ted Nugent, Knucklebones, a little dusty there, a little dusty over here too. I don't do a lot of dusting. This is the old house. George Lynch from Dokken. Then we got some Master of Puppets up here, The Crow, Iggy Pop. I still got my Motley Brew from years and years ago when Generation Swine first came out, and they gave out, or they didn't give out. You had to buy the Motley Brew, which turned your tongue blue. But yeah, I have like a video of this like in action, like with music and lights and stuff, but I'm not sure where it's at. I added the lights to the stage on here, and of course added all these lights. As you can see, like this was back in the day. I was lighting things like with neon and RGB lights and stuff, like before like a lot of people were doing it. So a lot of my stuff you can see was like stuff for like ponds. Or down here you can see, I don't know if it's not going to show up. I thought the cursor was showing up, but I took it off. Down at the bottom you can see like these 3 little pin lights, and those for the dashboard of a car. So a lot of the stuff I had to use was for cars because they didn't have like RGB lights and all that kind of stuff back in, I think if this would have been about 2014. So I was using car lights. I was actually using car socket things. I had to buy a car socket, a lighter. If it came with a lighter socket thing, I had to buy one that converted into a plug. So yeah, I was kind of ahead of the curve on the whole neon thing. And this is a really foggy picture, but this was my dresser and with little Metallica setup and my Iron Maiden beers and my Iron Maiden. I've had this forever. It's all broken, half of it, but I still love it. It's the Iron Maiden Peace of Mind setup. But yeah, I'm sorry, this picture's really, really like kind of foggy or blurry, I should say. This was going down to our steps. We got the old Breaking Bad poster. Dexter down here with Sons of Anarchy, I think. Got some $6 Million Man. I still got that one up in this house. This was a Have You Seen Walter White photo or wanted poster. Timothy Oliphant from, just about everything but Justify is what we watched him in. Let's move on to the next one. Keep in mind, like I said, I don't have this house anymore. It's my old house. That's why I wanted to show the pictures so somebody saw them somewhere. And there's some more of the vinyl idols. Like I said, I had a whole collection. Ghostbusters, Walking Dead, Willy Wonka, National Lampoon's Vacation, Hot Fuzz, whole bunch of them. I thought they were really cool, like I said, but they just never went anywhere. This was the end of our bedroom. You can see some more of the vinyl idols over here on the right-hand side. And a cool picture on the right-hand side of, what's his name? Damn it, Walton Goggins from Vice Principals. Our big Kiss, this was our Kiss, what do you call it? Not drape, but, shit. Anyway, this was our Kiss thing that went over our window. I can't think of what the hell you call them. It's not a drape. It's a blind. There we go. I knew I'd get it. That's why we're not edited here, guys. No editing. Nope. And there's some pictures here that like Sopranos, I do believe. Like I said, this was all TV. We had Curb Your Enthusiasm over on the right, clear over here. You can still see that $6 Million Man and stuff. So had all that, and then some more vinyl idols, and there's a whole bunch of vinyl idols in this. I just took a picture. This is another outdoor light that I was using. These were supposed to be for your garden and stuff like that, but I was using it in the house. Like I said, I was lighting everything up back in the day before they all were. That was just a quick picture of Harley Quinn's bat that I got from my wife at one point in time. This is a video. Okay, this is the video. I'm going to stop and start this. This is the video of our bathroom. And it's kind of a crappy bathroom. This was our apartment. Anyhow, and this was a video of our apartment that I took to show, like, this was all music, like I said. How many times can I say video? Kurt Cobain at the top. The only reason that's at the top, not because of Kurt Cobain, because I'm not a fan. It was because I wrote into Entertainment Weekly, and they posted my letter back in the day. I thought that was really cool. That was back in, like, what? Oh my God, 1997, 8, something like that. And it was rare to get posted in a magazine. It was cool, it wasn't like today. So I always kept that issue and I framed it and stuff. So then we've got an old school Van Halen picture here that I love from the Women and Children First photo shoot. I'm probably wrong, but I think that's right. This is gonna be real shaky. Like I said, it's old camera. There's some autographed items. Digital Summer, we saw them in summer. I can't remember. We saw them live and met them and got their autographs. Here's a Motley Crue promo poster for Generation Swine, autographed by, I think, Tommy and Nikki, if I remember right. Static X, that's an autographed copy of one of their Tabulature books, autographed by all of them. It was kind of like a musical hall of fame in here. That's the one, I can't remember. Oh, Stereo and Sound, I think. It's the one Dr. Phil's son is in. Then we got these posters of all the concerts me and my wife went to. Whitesnake autograph. That was a Whitesnake. I of course got the collection of the convict posters, pictures of let's see. Let's go back here. Hold on. The convict pictures. I'm really screwing this up. We got Johnny Cash, Elvis Presley, and then Sid Vicious over there. All their mugshot photos. So that's kind of cool. Neil Diamond autographed up there. Volbeat autograph. That was me when I met Black Veil Bride. Skid Row autograph. Maria Brink autograph. And Samantha Fox autograph. These are all autograph pictures. Megadeth autograph CD. Lita Ford autograph that somebody got for me. And then, of course, I had, like we had here, I had the whiskey bottle That was one of the, I saw that somewhere, and that's what we had as our soap. There's a Creed picture taken by my wife of Scott Stapp when she saw him. Little bobblehead Kiss guys. We decorated some old 80s hairband stickers on our thing here, our mirror. And then we just had some rock and roll stuff up there, and up top we had some more. Have you seen the Funko stuff? Did I show the Funko stuff yet? Yeah, we have a little. Our lights changed. I thought that was, of course, another lighting effect that I had to have. I don't know if I don't think this was, man. We might not have had all the bobbleheads at this point in time. There's Kerry King in there. I ought to tell you about that Kerry King, man. That's some weird stuff. But anyway, now we're just repeating ourselves. So let's go to the next one. I know, like I said, unedited. This is our basement, and in our basement we had we built our own stage. It's not a finished basement. It was kind of a crappy basement, but we cleaned it up a lot. Hung a bunch of goofy flags, had it as like a place where we play rock band, put a stage up there, put fire. If you can see at the Halloween store, they have the fire things. Yeah, we hung those up for a stage. Had the projector and the screen so we could have rock band on the big screen. That's what we mostly played down here was rock band. Had a place for people to sit and, just kind of drink. We had lights all over, had laser lights and stuff. Like I said, I'm sorry about the camera work. It's really crappy. And then this room was like an old school game room. We had an old school projector TV that I picked up from somebody, and VCR so you could watch. This was like the oldies room. And then I think there was a Sega here. You could play the Sega. So it was pretty comfortable basement anyway. There's a Leonard Skinner flag that my kids always yelled about because there was a bikini lady on it. But yeah, that was our basement right there, which I thought was pretty cool. Because like I said, we had it and we made it into like this rock band thing, and we would play rock band all the time and have fun down there with the lights and laser lights and all kinds of stuff. This is kind of a little simple picture. Our bathroom was Duck Dynasty. We had like camouflage curtains and stuff like that because that was around the time when Duck Dynasty was big and we were really into it. This was just kind of a collection of nicks and knacks, as I guess they would say. I'm not even sure why this picture's in here, but we'll keep going because, like I said, unedited. Here's another video. This video is of the living room. As you can see here, this was kind of a rock wall that I put together with some of our favorite albums. This is when I first started framing albums, and some of my favorite rock comic books. These used to be a set of rock and roll comic books from back in the day, and they had them on just about everybody that was anybody in like hair bands and hard rock like AC/DC, Van Halen, stuff like that. And then this was my first. You can't really see it. You might be able to see it here again, but this was my first rock T-shirt ever here in the middle. Yeah. Motley Crue, that was the first band I ever went and saw live, and the first rock band T-shirt I ever bought at a concert. So that's my first concert T-shirt. I can't remember what year that was, 85 maybe? So that T-shirt's been around since 85. And like you can see here, we got some more knickknacks and stuff. We got some more albums posted up here. This is, like I said, the living room. You've got some Jaws. I've still got a lot of these now, as you'll see in other pictures. Jaws, Blues Brothers, Rocky, Big Lebowski. There's the license plates I was talking about. Over here we got a Rat Pack photo. I have this Jaws 3D poster, which is really cool. Another Rat Pack. This is my famous Godfather Italian poster, which I think is really cool. And I got all three of the Godfathers plus Outsiders. My oh my God, my Francis Coppola tribute, I guess. Here's some more autographs. Autographed Kevin Smith, Dogma, and oh my goodness, I met Kari Wuhrer. Who remembers Kari Wuhrer from Remote Control? I was in love with her back in the day, and I met her when I worked for Hollywood Video, and I got her autograph on some sleazy VHS case, I think, or DVD case maybe, of some movie that she had just made. Not sleazy, but I mean not like not like X, but like just sleazy Cinemax type movie. But I was in love with her. Then we got, of course, our boy Marlon Brando up here. That was a Punisher print that my parents bought me back when I was like 12 or something. Some more autograph stuff. And then we go into the kitchen. I think this is the stuff I was showing you, the knick-knack stuff that I have, was a whole bunch of Ron Burgundy. This is back in the cereal boxes before they reissued them. The Halloween cereal boxes, I love those, so I got a whole set, and I kind of kept them up there on the shelf. But this is just fun stuff that just didn't belong anywhere else, so I just threw it all together. Maybe we're gonna show the kitchen. I don't know. But like I said, yeah, it's all Duck Dynasty. You got the bobbleheads, got the camo curtains, got Duck Dynasty stuff over here. Duck Dynasty towels and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. Let's move on to this. These the upstairs again. The picture of our bedroom, and that's my dog right there to the left or center, jumping and blurry. This is where you can see kind of where everything is, and you can see underneath, like my dresser over here on the far right, there's a blue light under it. Both of our dressers had lights under them. Like I said, man, I was doing all this RGB stuff before everybody got into it. I should have done something about it. I should have been a part of the RGB revolution, the lighting revolution, because I've loved lights since I was a kid, so I've tried to light up everything. Yeah, this is our bedroom basically. We had a wall over here on the left with, you saw the Motley Crue stuff. We also had like some Motley Crue guitars, a couple more autographed CDs, the big pick on the wall, stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. I like that. So yeah, we liked what we did with the room. This is one of those cool clocks that you can get, and that was on my dresser for a while, and I just really liked the way it looked. I don't know what they're called. I can't remember. Unfortunately, I got mine from Etsy, and it broke after about 3 months, but it was really neat. I loved it. I loved the way it looked. I took this picture as a joke one time because I wanted to show how many lights that I really had, because people were like, when people would come into the house for, a get together or something, or how many lights do you have? How much, and I finally just got my box out, as you can see there. And, this is all the different remotes. And now I have even more, because some of them I don't even know what they go to anymore. I probably don't even have the items anymore. This is a bigger picture of the bedroom, I guess. You can see where we hung the TV in a special place. We had like an arch, one of those arches you have like in a A-frame top of a house or an attic or whatever. And so we hung the TV from there. But yeah, just another picture of the bedroom and what it looked like all lit up and just looking nice and decorated. This was a little curio thing I put together. We had a gecko, and unfortunately it passed away. So I took what we had the gecko in, you can see that there's a fountain in there, and a little blue it lights up. It's like a skull fountain. And I took a Jason action figurine, and the Camp Crystal Lake, all this Camp Crystal stuff came with it, and I just made it into a little woodsy area for Jason to be just lurking around. And with the lighting and stuff, it just looked really cool. You don't necessarily see the top, which kind of looks janky here, but yeah. So that was just my little creation. I just made Jason a little house so he could creep out all the time. There's another picture of it, as you can see. Obviously needs cleaned here on the glass, but anyhow, okay, this is the another part of the bathroom. And this is when I started collect. This is probably the first one I started collecting Funko Pops, when the music ones came out, and I wanted to have like every one of them when they came out. So I started doing that, and at the beginning there wasn't that many, or like 20, 30, and now of course there's just tons of them. I stopped collecting Funko Pops a while ago, unless it's something very special. I stopped. And anyway, so yeah, this is a bunch of them that we had on the wall here, and then they started taking over the wall. I don't know, yeah. Up here we had them all Metallica up here, all of Motley Crue up here. And then I love these little what are they called? In action figures. It's so awesome. I got the Slayer one, the Iron Maiden Misfits, Iron Maiden. I got a couple more now too. I have a Dead Kennedys one, and I got like 3 more I think since then. And here's another autographed picture up here. I'm not sure who this was from. I'd have to look at it and see. I always used to do this. There's a place called Repat online. And I started using them a while ago when I got so many t-shirts from working at a Hot Topic, because whenever they were on clearance, they would cost us, working there like $1 or $2 sometimes. So I just got tons of t-shirts, and then if you send them all off, they'll make you a blanket for them, like a really cool blanket. So we had 2 of those blankets made. This was the small one, and then I had a huge giant one made. Yeah, but they looked really cool. They looked awesome. So those are all t-shirts. And if you ever want to check out Project Repat and have your t-shirts, that's where you got to go. I'm not a sponsor for them, so just telling you about them. This would have been Christmas, and this was our Christmas tree with Lemmy at the top, of course. Lemmy's always at the top of your tree at Christmas. What are you kidding me? Got a little Harley Quinn action. Of course, everything's called pop culture again. Got the Moose Cup from Christmas Vacation. Elf. Got some Elf action. What else we got? Marilyn Monroe, Gene Simmons on the tree, of course. Got to have Gene. The Gopher from Caddyshack. We had like that's kids. Wonder Woman. We did have some stuff our kids made on here too, but it was Darth Vader. But it was mainly all pop culture stuff. Of course, we're gonna put the kids stuff on there. There's a guitar back there. Family Guy, Kiss. We got it all, baby. We got it all at the Culture Pop House. Elvis, of course. What else we got here? Barbie. I'm sure that was for my daughters. Um, Nintendo, of course. Nintendo. A jukebox that played Johnny Cash that somebody gave me. I can't remember who. It lights up and it plays Ring of Fire. It's really cool, but we're not going to listen to the music now. But yeah, that was really cool. What else do we have, guys? Oh, and that's some more Family Guy Christmas. There's a film, Clapperboard, of course, going along with pop culture. And there's some more Christmas Story. And, a little lunchbox with Wonder Woman and superheroes on it. My cool Ghostbusters Bill Murray that talks. When you press the button on that one, it talks. Says about like 4 sentences. The RV from Vacation, Christmas Vacation. Of course, a Minion. No tree is complete without a Minion. Of course, no tree is complete without Bob friggin' Ross. Another Christmas tree that one of my daughters did. World's Best Boss. You know where that's from? The Office. The shirt from Seinfeld. We gotta love that. I got a drink. There's a Christmas tree, or the Christmas tree. There's Chewbacca. But we had the station wagon up there, the family truckster with the Christmas tree on it too. Family Guy Kiss. There's a joystick back from Atari. There's a PS1. Oh yeah, Daryl Dixon. There's the car from what I just said. Joker. Vacation, Christmas Vacation. That's what I was trying to think of. The old family truckster. Sons of Anarchy Skull, of course. That is a bear that I got from my kids for being a number one dad or some such thing. Who's this? Santa? That's Santa. I mean, why wouldn't Santa make an appearance? So that was pretty much our Christmas tree, and it was an all black Christmas tree, which I thought was really cool. I think this was the old black one. It's one of our cats. I can't remember which cat that is. We had so many. But you can see some more of the downstairs too. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. That was our Christmas tree. Okay, this is from the new house. This is when I moved into the new house. Not really new house. It's my old house, my parents' house. And this is the way it started. This was the living room. We did a little action to it. Had a projector down. Decided not to get the big TV yet. And this is kind of a. I just want to show this as this is kind of a beforehand when I started things. You can see in the background there, I have a little corner for my Funko Pops, and you can see Jason's little cases over there on the left. And so this was kind of how it all started down there. This was the corner I'm talking about. At the time, this corner held the turntable and all 30 albums that I had at the time. And a few Funko Pops. This is all music. It was all music section. As you can see, some stuff used from the old house, autographed stuff and everything. That was a little bit of a close-up more. I had gotten some more Funko Pops by this time. Like I said, of course, these are all music. You see down at the bottom, I got the Motley Crue resin set, which is pretty cool because you can put Tommy upside down or right side up in his drum kit. Yeah, so another picture of Jason. Don't know why that's in there. I guess you can see another shot of it, though. It still is cool. This is a little curio cabinet that I had special things that I had gotten, like some of my vinyl idols that I really wanted to save and protect. Some stuff that my kids got me that's still in the box. The famous Jan with George Glass in the Funko Pop kit, and there's no figure in it. It's just empty because George Glass. Some Big Lebowski vinyl idols. This Ghostbusters thing that I kept in the case because my son got it for me. I could see the reaction figures up top. Well, we think we'll see some more here. Here's some more Funko Pops that are special to me. A button collection that I have. Jay and Silent Bob. You can see some more of the inside there. Yeah, I got a Kiss reaction. I got King Diamond down here of the reaction. I love those reaction figures. I hate saying figures because I can't say it right. Figures. I'm sorry. Figures. My kids make fun of me all the time because of the way I say figures. Sorry. It's just the way I've always said it. And here we go with this. Got this up here. The Shining Cup. These buttons all back here on the left side, they're all buttons that I collected over time when I worked at Hot Topic that I really liked, and they were on my lanyard. But yeah. Then we got all these guys. This is a coroner's row or a murderer's row of people. I'm not going to name them all. You can see if you can. Evil Knievel's in there. The Stripes guys are in there. Burt Reynolds is in there. Richard Simmons is in there. Farrah Fawcett. Blah, blah, blah. You name them all. I'm sure you can get them. This was the other side of the bedroom, or the living room. Again, this was kind of the media room I was making it. This is what it looked like before I did anything else. As you can see, clear back in the corner, you'll see a close up of that. That's where I had all my working stuff, my stuff when I was trying to first start doing some streaming and stuff like that. But I was going through some stuff, personal stuff, and I really just didn't have. I haven't done it. I haven't done it since the last year. Or no, I mean, since the last year of streaming is the first time I did it in the 15 years I've had computer equipment to do it. Anyhow, some more of the Funko Pops. You got the Jaws Funko Pops guys. You got some of my favorite teen films here. My favorite little Beavis and Butthead guys here. But that's just a quick shot there. This is the room that was my working area. I had my little second monitor and everything. And I was wanting to do some streaming like I'm doing now, like I'm actually doing. But I didn't have the heart for it at the time. Things were going on. But that was my little setup there. This is the way it used to look. You're going to see there's a kind of a change. This is the way the living room looked, kind of the media room that I made it into. Then this is kind of getting closer to what it looks like now. This is when I started collecting vinyl. And so the left side of the room, the left side became the right side and the right side became the left side. So basically I moved all the couches over to the other side. And I took this whole space up for my vinyl that I was collecting, which I've got more now. But as you can see, there's also other little collectibles all over the place too. This is when I really started getting the hankering for really decorating it up. This is what this has become now, this section. There's even more Funko Pops here now, what you'll see. But this is it's kind of almost the same as the last picture, but there is some added stuff. Of course, this is all music. This is like the music corner. It's all music stuff, so. You see a close-up of it here. Hey, there's Gromy. Anybody locally know Gromy? There's my Gromy doll right there, smack dab in the right next to Mick Mars and the blackened bottle of Metallica. Yeah, I don't really drink whiskey at all. I don't drink hardly at all, as you guys know that watch the channel. And I just kind of collected some bottles, like the blackened Sailor Jerry I love. So, but I don't ever drink it. But they're just kind of collectibles for me. I got some beer down here. I think I got some Metallica beer, Iron Maiden beer, stuff like that. These are some of my favorite Funko Pops up front on these little stands. I got Willie Nelson, Joan Jett, Lemmy at the top, Frank Zappa, and Billy Idol. So yeah, and one of my favorite movies of all time, Trick or Treat, is over there on the right. The soundtrack from that in its wall plaque. A little bit more of that. You see I got some more convict posters up top. Elvis mugshot, Ozzy mugshot. The Elvis mugshot, of course, is not real. It was staged for him. But the Ozzy mugshot, I believe, is from when he pissed on the Alamo. Sid Vicious, we know what that shot's from. And Johnny Cash, I think that shot's from when he got in trouble for burning that whole forest down. But yeah. So anyway, so yeah, there's this is just like a whole music corner though. Took a little better picture, I guess, there. Check that out. Got the Strokes on top. Of course, another Weird Al, and of course, Eddie. Some of them stay in the box because they're special to me. That's just the way it is. Got another picture of this. You've seen all this. We've added some stuff, gotten rid of some stuff. You've seen all of this. Some more license plates up top. You got Lou Glutz Motors. That's from Vacation. Jurassic Park. That one on the right, I'm not sure if it's from... what's that from? I'd have to look again and compare them to all the rest, because there's another California one that I have. That might be the A-Team. And then this corner, you see Jason there, and there's my Jim Morrison poster. I love that poster. I used to have the shirt. So that's that section. This is what Culture Pop. That was one of my original. That was my first podcast, like as an actual podcast. That's where I get my the Media Junkie from the Culture Pop. Because I still am with the Culture Pop. It's my business, my company, so I'm with it, and that's where I come from. We ended on episode 40, unfortunately, and that was because COVID hit. Chuck there in background, Eric Bogosian, autograph. Okay, cool. More Jason. There's my dog laying on the couch. So this is kind of the same as what it was, the same as it ever was. There's my fan over there. But this has got all the, the posters too. The Godfather posters are kind of all over now instead of all together. Got some other stuff, knick-knacky things. So this is pretty cool. Everybody always says, whenever I show them a picture or something, they're like, well, what do you mean this is, and they look at the rug and that rug really ties the room together. If you get that joke, you're cool. This is the stuff that's on top of my vinyl cabinet, which that's a Jelly Roll autograph. Kind of cool. Not a huge Jelly Roll fan, but some more Funko Pops. Some of my favorite ones, like the MTV Movie Awards and Alice Cooper. This is like a standee thing that I bought. That's the Metallica mini. It's almost Lego, but it's not from Lego, but it looks like Lego. And it's the whole Master of Puppets setup, which is pretty cool. Another one of my turntables that lit up that I thought was really cool. I like that turntable. And then before I started filling up my vinyl, I was putting Funko Pop music stuff down there. So that's one section of that. That's another better picture of it, I guess, a little lighter. Some of these pictures I haven't seen in a long time, so I'm just kind of going through them. This is what it looks like. I think this is kind of remotely like the picture before. Hey, we got different strokes over there. Yeah. So anyway, this is the other side of it. Got Scotty in here down in the middle. Ozzy for Bark at the Moon. Got the U2 Funko Pop pack. The Rob Zombie action standee, whatever you want to call it. You can see clear back there in the back. I still have the Motley Brew clear back in the left. Still got it after all these years. This microphone thing here, this pink microphone thing, I made that out of some stuff I found at, what do you call it? That craft shop. I can't think of the name of it. Anyway, got the Doors, Johnny Cash, my Nevermind the Bullocks 3D, and Metallica 3D album covers, which I think are kind of cool. Got the original cassette tape that was in my dad's car for Neil Diamond 12 Greatest Hits. That was there forever. Little tiny Ace Frehley down here. That's kind of cool. So that's, and of course, different strokes, man. Different strokes for different folks. And you can see where I put that. Got the Dexter picture up here, but you can see where I put the guitars and stuff that I used to have, and the little Motley guitars. And this is kind of a little Motley section. I got me one of them there carnival mirrors. Yeah, them's are good for putting in your trailer or for sniffing cocaine off of. Let's see what else we got. Okay, this is just kind of a little section of the going up the stairs, and you got some more Funko Pops mixed with some Funko Idols, or Vinyl Idols, I should say. You got the Jaws, Kentucky Fried Chicken Man, Colonel Sanders, Fred and Lamont Sanford, which is the shit. Cheech and Chong, Kylo Ren, Napoleon Dynamite, Elvis, all kinds of cool stuff up there. This is another section here. You can see over here on the far right, I've got like a little John Hughes Memoriam section here with the Breakfast Club characters, and then on John Hughes, like a little plaque that I made for him. Not really a plaque, like a frame thing. The Outsiders, we have some Van Halen action. There's that Jaws 3D poster again. Every once in a while, you can see a little shot of Alex. Is that his name? Alex from Clockwork Orange. I'm not going to tell you where he is. You have to check him out. This is all the same stuff that was on the walls of the living room at the other house. Pretty much, I try to save everything I can. Same thing here, just on that wall. This thing, I took a picture of this because this is just some more some more license plates, of course. But this thing here in the middle is what they call a color grade movie picture or something. What it is you put a movie into this thing, and then they come up with color grades that are throughout the entire movie. My daughter gave this to me because she knows what a huge movie fan I am, for Christmas one year, and that's The Godfather. That's like from start to finish in The Godfather, that's all the different movie or all the different color grades that are used throughout the movie. So like, I guess if you put Barbie up there, it would probably be a lot brighter and shinier and a lot of pinks and purples and pastels and stuff like that. If you get what I mean. I thought it was a really cool gift and just a really neat way to show a movie or have it, hey, this is The Godfather in color, aspect. But I thought that was really cool. We got some stuff down here. I got my big Dark Knight Funko Pop and the big Jurassic Park Funko Pop. Funko Pops down here. We got Happy Days guys and Rocky and Apollo. I got my ads, which I've got more of those now. My ad icons: Coke, Pringles, Blockbuster, Mr. Cheeto. April Ludgate over there from Parks and Recreation. Oh, who doesn't love Aubrey Plaza? And that little closer shot, and you'll see there in the background, I also have all the Godfather Funko Pops, plus a rock and roll Batman. I've gotten more Godfather Funko Pops since the second release. But yeah, so that's that. That's not, I don't know why I have 100 pictures. More, okay. Sorry guys, like I said, not edited. Should have went through these better. This is what my bedroom used to look like. You're going to see what it looks like now since I've integrated doing streaming and stuff. But this, yeah, I decorate everywhere that I'm living. This is in the corner of my bedroom. Most of it, you can see a lot of the Funko Pop albums, if you know what those are, up top. Rhett and Link, Richard Simmons. He's just kind of a hero of mine. He used to be such a happy guy. I grew up with him when I was a little kid, and I've seen him all the time because my mom was a fitness person, and he was just a great guy. He was a great human being. Got some Lemmy there, King of Queens, Peanuts, all kinds of fun stuff. And of course, I've got a record player up here. I see I moved the other one up here. And I got some records. Susie Quattro. Let's see what else. That's the back-facing part of my bedroom. Got some more stuff up top. Some more of the Funko Pop albums. There's where that Rat Pack poster went from the old house. There's a Justified poster. The Clash. 10 Cloverfield Lane. My little light-up skull down there. All kinds of neat things. My tie-dye. You can see... closely, if you look closely, you can see on my tie-dye blankets, you can see my dog. You can see his little collar that's camouflage there on the middle right next to the Jaws blanket. Yeah. My Joker flannel, or not flannel, Joker flannel. It's one of those big cloth things you put up. I can't think of what it's called now. Yeah, so there, and there he is. There's Alex. Alex from the Clockwork Orange. I always loved this because I thought it was such a cute little doll. And then I think this is next. This is, I took this picture today right before we started this video. So we're getting ready to end up here, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. But this is the way the room looks now. You can see, I mean, there's a lot of posters over here we could talk about for hours. You start clear over on the left. You've got, down there at the bottom, you got A-Team, of course. Iron Maiden. Then we move over to Henry Winkler as the Fonz. $6 Million Man. Some of the autographed Megadeth. We got Michael Jackson up there. Rocky, Three's Company, and then the rest of it's mostly the same. But it's a little different here and there. But this is pretty much the way it looks. This is as updated as I've gotten it now. Still got the great rug that ties the room together. And this was today also. You can see the Funko Pop's got some more stuff added to it here. I've added a bunch more Funko Pop over here on this right side with music. I've got so many music Funko Pops, it's not even funny. I hate that I always say at the top of the TV, you can see those are all directors because I thought that kind of tied in with, this is where we watch movies all the time, me and my family. So I thought this tied in with having just all Funko Pop directors like Kevin Smith, Spike Lee, John Landis, no. Stephen King's up there, I think, even though he's not really a director, but he has directed. But anyhow, so I did that since then. And there's my newest acquisition over there, far left above my Dolly Parton box set. I've got the Bon Jovi Slippery When Wet Funko Pop album. That's the first one I bought. That came last week. That's the first one I bought in probably 7 months. Yeah, I just don't collect them anymore. I mean, after you get so many, it's like, all right, that's enough. Plus, they haven't been making many that are great. So that's what the living room looks like now. Kind of like a little museum. I got another picture of that. I don't know why. This is what the bedroom looks like now. You can see it's gone an overhaul. I've got my desk there and my my monitor and then my TV, which is also I use as a monitor too. Got the old Beetlejuice standee there. You can see I've got more Funko Pop albums up all over. They're pretty much all over the bedroom now. You'll see. I keep saying you'll see too. I know I'm just horrible at this, guys. Nah, I'm not too shabby. Come on. Anyhow, so we got all that and Brady Bunch, guys. So that's my little workstation. If you've ever wanted to see it or ever wanted to care. Was this today too? I think I took this today too. That's, get a better light of it there. They might be kind of out of order because of the way that I flipped them over from my phone to my PC. But yeah, there's that, and there's another one of those. I guess I just got extra there, right there, and I think this might be the last one actually. Yeah, this is the last one. This is the other side of the bedroom. And you can see, like I said, there's a lot of Funko Pop albums still. Got a lot of Funko Pops on the wall. Got my album set up over there, so I want to listen to listen to albums and vinyl and stuff up here. Yeah, so that's it. So I hope to make this into a giant pop culture house at some point where people can come and visit and you know, check it out, like the house in Cleveland for Christmas Story. So that's what I plan to do. We'll see if we ever do it. We'll see if it ever comes along. Maybe I'll get real big at streaming and then I'll be able to do that and everybody can come visit me. That would be so awesome. Anyhow, guys, I am the Media Junkie. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It always does well, and I'm always appreciative of it so much. It makes my heart go pitter patter. And please don't forget hashtag 50 for 15. I'm trying to get 50 subscribers by the 15th of April for my YouTube channel because that's my 1 year anniversary of streaming online. When I first started this, I was only going to stream games. And then I would hope that maybe it would turn into doing something like this. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I know this is a longer one, but I've always wanted to share this stuff with people. So I hope you enjoyed this. Most of my ones will be probably 15, 20 minutes, except for the gamer.